Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is a daily close, but as you can see, we start today with the all-time history because I need to answer so many questions that has been asked in the comments and also in our Discord. Yeah, we face this scenario as well again, or this discussion about what we are looking at right now. Are we in a bull run again, or are we in a bear market? And of course, I'm get a lot of criticized comments because I am bearish. Yeah, so I'm gonna explain what's going on. So you know the all-time history. Yeah, so every time where we see a bear market, we need a precise time, of course, to finish an A, B, and a C. This is a history of Bitcoin. I'm not showing something, not real here. Okay, so we see, of course, these kind of correction, and every cycle, the correction time is shrinking and lowering, right? And right now, for this finished bull run, which is a clear impulse finished already, right? We have a clear finished impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and you're looking at a potential wave 1. And you need, of course, a wave 2, which is your bear market. And this wave 2 did not reach yet the minimum requirement of time taken from the wave 1 to the wave 2, which is the 0.38 fib time, which should be, of course, around the October 2025. Meaning, in case that the bear market is gonna finish earlier than ever, if we compare this time with the previous bear market, look how much earlier it's gonna finish before this ABC bear market before, right? So we're gonna finish even before 5 to 6 months, which is the same for every cycle. And therefore, I believe, of course, that we are still in this bear market because not just of the time required for this wave 2, but also the 0.23, which is the minimum requirement for a wave 2 is, not the minimum, even the 0.38, by the way, is the requirement for a wave 2. But even we did not reach the 0.23. So I don't understand why some people criticize me that I am bearish still. And I don't believe that we're going to take the all-time high, even despite, of course, of this move towards the upside. I mean, we saw already a bloody move before it. So it is very normal to see 3 waves up and then continuation of this ABC. You're going to see 3 waves down still potentially, and even another 3 waves up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again to finish, of course, inside this blue box. So I hope that this clarify much better why I am still, of course, in a bear market, and why everything is still, of course, suspicious that we are looking for higher still. The only scenario that I mentioned that you have a bullish scenario is still belonging to this wave here. So if we move for higher to take the all-time high, the possibility is there. And I say it every single daily analysis lately. The last week, before we start the move towards the upside, I was mentioning this bullish scenario every time, which is, of course, a potential wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, where you have triple 1, 2s. This is the bull run that we had before, which it might not be finished yet, and you might have 3 waves towards the upside. Sorry, let me zoom in inside it. Here we go. You might have 3 waves towards the upside, and of course you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4 and a 5 for this 1, 2 in the orange, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. My problem with it is the time that it took for this wave 4 to unfold and how much deep it is. And of course, what is lowering also the possibility is that we have exit, or we have break out the acceleration channel taken from the wave 2 to the wave 3. So if the acceleration channel and the base channel are both broken and you start to range inside them again, that is kind of like a very, very low possibility to break all of them again for the same bullish scenario, and then move for a wave 5 that it should enter the acceleration channel one more time. Well, if this happens, okay, it might be the history of Bitcoin that it broke all the rules, guys, but the possibility is very low. So therefore, I have to keep it up with the bear market until invalidation of the bear market. What is the invalidation of the bear market? Of course, the scenario is there that we talked about. It is starting by to break, of course, the one-to-one fib level. This is the first indication, but the first indication. It's not the confirmation. Why? Because a wave C can be extended and then continue toward the downside for the bear market again. But even we still, of course, under the one-to-one fib level, and I still see like a lot of comments that you are very bearish and so on. Like, I mean, it is the chart. It is Elliott wave, guys. This is what the channel is about. If you would like to hear some bullish scenarios the whole time and bullish influence, just go for some moon boys, right? This channel is for education and for technical analysis and not just to influence you guys. Yeah, so this is the idea. Now, inside this 1 hour chart, we have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 potentially toward the upside. This wave 5 is not unfolding yet. On the 15-minute chart for this correction, we are looking at 3 waves down potentially here, or even I would take this whole thing as 3 waves down. Potentially you're having here kind of a triangle, which is WX, and you might have a potential wave Y toward the downside to hit around the one-to-one fib level. Now we hit already the 0.23, but we didn't saw any kind of bullish reaction. Of course, we saw this. It can be, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now it is unfolding something, but here it was kind of like interrupted, unless this is a small 1, 2. So you have big 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of a wave 3, then getting a 4 and a 5 to hit finally, of course, this one-to-one fib level. Yeah, another scenario can be, of course, an A, a B, and a C for a wave 2, and then moving 3, 4, and a 5. Can be as well a scenario. Final scenario is, of course, a longer sideways range, which it, of course, can unfold a W, X as a zigzag, as a triangle, and potential Y, and then moving toward the upside. You know? So these are the possibilities, guys, and I cannot really say that we are bullish yet until, of course, we get a much more confirmed signal. First breaking the one-to-one fib level, and then, of course, hitting the 1.618 as a wave 3 target. Yeah, so I don't know. That's what I want to clarify for you guys. All right, guys. So basically, let's watch and see what's gonna happen. And be careful, since we are, for me, since we are in a bear market, the price can move toward the downside at any time. It can, of course, reverse just like as an ending diagonal even before reaching the one-to-one fib level, faking everyone because it will be an easy scenario as well, like just one-to-one fib level, and then moving toward the downside. So be careful with it, of course, and trade safe. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.